transform.
Wait, Super Saiyan 4 is back? What the heck is going on?
Transform into a zebra.
What
He's as
the
speedy
what
as
the?
he is striped. He can even breeze over water.
He's Jesus now? What is going on? So what's going on with Nintendo? Apparently everybody was surprised with Donkey Kong Bonanza. Now, I mean, I'm not surprised. Okay, for those who don't know me, I was always a big Nintendo kid. I grew up literally playing Nintendo. Nintendo's literally the reason why I got into gaming. Eventually, I did move on from Nintendo, but here and there, I still have my soft spot for Nintendo despite how they run things in their company. And when they first announced Donkey Kong Bonanza, I was very impressed that, first of all, Donkey Kong is back. Hell yeah. But second of all, it does look like an impressive game, but apparently it's really surprising people, and I just want to check it out. Now, if you ever see this on my channel, because I know this is kind of a left turn from my channel where you wouldn't expect me to cover a lot of like these Nintendo games, but eventually you will once these Nintendo games drop. We just covered Tears of the Kingdom not too long ago when it originally came out. Let's just hop into it. Nintendo, I'm back. Let's get right into it. What is up?
The world felt so cruel and bleak.
What is going on here, bro?
When the whole
Okay, I'm getting like Disney vibes. Why is this so dramatic? Hold up, let's change the quality. Why is this so dramatic? What's great about this Donkey Kong, by the way, I might be pausing throughout the video, and I'm going to do my best to avoid that, but I noticed, like, from the first announcement trailer, dude, the facial animations and how this game is just so well animated, just like the recent Luigi's Mansion. Oh my god, Nintendo's been killing it. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny because Nintendo's been through a lot of controversy this past few months. But, I mean, look at the quality of their games though. Alright, what's going on here? So is this Rock like your partner now? Just like Mario and his cap? Huh? Is that Pauline? Baby Pauline? Wait, what is going on already?
Bananas, the discovery of the century.
Wait, I need to pause again.
Made right here on...
Why is it Pauline?
This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However,
is this like a prequel? Well, what is going on? Because wasn't it in the retro games? Dude, that is thumbnail worthy right here. Was it in the retro games for DK? Like one of the first Mario vs. Donkey Kong games? Wasn't Mario saving Pauline back in the day? And Donkey Kong like kidnapped her or whatever? Like they're gonna put lore to this now? Donkey Kong actually has a connection with Pauline? Since Pauline was a child?
As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock. But it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline.
Yeah, what the hell?
Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface.
Guys, this has to be a prequel. Even like the outfits. He's wearing suspenders. Pauline with the pants as well. People wore this back in the day.
It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the...
Like, let's rewind it. Am I tripping?
Now, Donkey Kong just wants
sorry, see, look, I'm already fascinated already.
Wants to find a way back.
There's Donkey Kong Mario lore going on, and I'm intrigued. Yeah, look, this has to be a prequel. This is like from way back in the day. Are they actually doing that within the timelines?
Home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo.
That's so cute. I'm not gonna lie. That's hella cute.
Subterranean adventure.
It's like Wreck-It Ralph.
The story takes place in the underground.
You know what? That has it like another like a big brother or father and little daughter moment. Pragmata. This year is this whole generation is about the. I mean, then again, The Last of Us kind of started that too way back then, but very reoccurring right now.
Where the scenery changes the deeper you go. Some layers are so spectacular that it's hard to believe you're underground. DK can run.
Oh my god. This is DK's Odyssey, or Breath of the Wild.
And climb through each and
Oh yeah, there's the climbing.
Using his incredible physical prowess, you can free.
Yeah, they didn't show that
any
during the
direction.
gameplay when they first announced it. They didn't have Pauline on his
Almost
back.
anything in your path, you can smash.
Yeah, this was really cool about the game, how you could change the environment. Everybody is gonna like this. I love how there's always creative expression for the player in Nintendo games. And that's the thing of what makes it a love-hate relationship with the audience, or at least with gamers, because there are some gamers who just don't like creative expression. You literally see it because they just like to play games that have an objective. That's why a lot of people don't like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I was very surprised when I heard that. What was it? A lot of people who are very creative and love games like Minecraft or other games that help you discover, build, explore. They love games like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna love this game because just making your own pathway.
You can even do this
throughout the map naturally. Like, look at this. This is like some Minecraft stuff basically, but this is way more detailed than Minecraft because it's not blocks. Like, you're actually taking down chunks by chunks.
As you barrel through
of the
obstacles in your
world.
path, you'll also collect golden bananas, known as banana.
And then it still has like the, it has like the Mario level design as well.
Let's take a look at some of the things this calm
This is
can
great.
do.
I like how this game looks.
Smash enemies,
Punch.
walls, the ground, and most things you can get your hands on.
See,
with
there's like layers of the map.
Destruction can lead to discoveries.
Imagine if Tears of the Kingdom was made
Set off a chain
with the
reaction
Switch 2.
and see
Was
what
made for the
happens.
Switch 2. And then look, he's just beating up the enemies.
Dive punch.
This is, what I also
Unleash
thought of when I first saw
powerful
this? The
punch
whole.
directly downward.
They literally
deep
could make a
you
whole
punch into
game like
ground
this if they
depends on
actually
the
put the
strength
money
of the
into
terrain.
it. Last time we saw a whole game was
Roll
back
forward.
with Donkey Kong in the 2000s. Because I think the last Donkey Kong I really played was the Mario vs. Donkey Kong Game Boy game with the, the Mario toys. I forgot what you call it. But another one was, what was it? Donkey Kong Jungle Beat? Like where you had the drums?
Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps.
Like, that was literally the last time I need to rewind, kinda, sorry.
Those later.
That was the last time I really, played a Donkey Kong game.
Let's take a look at some of the
So,
things
I'm very
this
happy that
calm
they
can
brought
do.
back the boy.
Punch.
It's been a very long time, but it's
Smash
funny, it's like a
enemies.
prequel.
Walls.
I wonder how modern Donkey
The
Kong
ground.
would be like.
And most things you can get your hands
And it
on.
makes sense, because, the character design, the whole cast of first-party Nintendo characters, they have, a retro look to them, a whole redesign of a retro look, and
With incredible
I feel like
force,
that was a purpose, because they were
destruction
purposely
can
making,
lead to
a whole
discoveries.
prequel
So set off
of
a
these
chain
characters,
reaction
making a
and
whole
see what
legacy of
happens.
them.
Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch directly downward.
Okay?
How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain.
That's crazy. You could just destroy anything in the world.
Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring.
Okay, this boy is
Combine
Sonic.
this with punches and jumps to really mix things up.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hand slap.
His
Make
down
some
special
noise
from
to collect
Smash?
Scattered items. Or
Nice.
detect hidden objects using sonar. You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off.
Okay.
Or tear up
See,
turnips
literally
to
like the
find
Hulk.
items. And even tear chunks off your foes.
Sheesh.
Swing.
He just ripped his brain out. He's like, yup, that's mine now.
And even tear
Goodbye.
chunks off your foes.
Imagine being the enemy.
Swing.
He's like, damn, he got half my brain
Grab a
right now.
chunk and swing it to attack.
Oh my god, you could just
Harder
use
chunks
it.
can be used to break stone
Environmental.
with ease.
You could use your
Or
environment
smash spiky thorns.
and weaponize it against
Chunk
these
jump.
enemies.
Use
chunk
a chunk
jump.
to double jump.
Mario
This
Tech?
will help you reach new heights.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is DK's Breath of the Wild, 100%. There's so
chunk.
much tech in this game.
Or aim at a target like this.
There's so much stuff that you can do.
Throwing a boom rock or gold can have
You
explosive
can do anything.
effects.
And it's
If you
DK.
throw chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
And they make your own pathway.
Turf serve. This lets you ride on chunks.
Oh, okay. Mobility in a video
Speed up and
game.
Aim for smaller enemies
A
to knock
fun
them away.
way to mobilize yourself throughout the map, which a lot of open world games don't necessarily do. Or games that put a lot of emphasis in exploration. Bro, it's just funny. The other night I was just playing Stellar Blade and I was like, damn, this sucks. I'm in the middle of nowhere and I'm not near like a fast travel location because you can't just simply go through a fast travel through a map or whatever. You can't open up your map and press fast travel. You have to go to a certain location in order to fast travel. And I'm like, okay, I don't mind that. But then it's just boring running around to an area that you need to go just to fast travel. Like, and then we have like literally Nintendo's Donkey Kong literally just surfing through the whole entire map, causing so much destruction. And apparently now we're making music. Like, we're doing all this now. Like, what is happening? I'm not even trying to glaze Nintendo. Because again, if y'all want like my true opinions about Nintendo, I could probably share it for another video. I don't know, but there's a reason why I moved on from Nintendo.
Speed up
And I only play their games here and there, you know.
aim for smaller enemies to knock them away.
But they always
Make
impress
music.
me.
The
They always
power of
continue to impress
Pauline's
me, and that's why I love them from the start, since I was a kid.
Singing will help show you the way.
So
You
Pauline
can also
sings.
remove these strange seals
You can actually do singing.
someone left behind.
Dude, I love the music too.
You never know what you'll discover in the underground world.
Oh, they brought it back! A different rendition.
So carve your own path.
Dude,
with
the
DK's
music is so
ability.
good! Oh, there's a lot to take in. There's so much stuff! You just play. Look at Pauline. He's like, what are you doing? What is going
Many
on?
layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants. Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by
What? They're just speaking gibberish? What is...
DK's
It's like Animal Crossing now?
destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and his
Oh, Cranky
companion
Kong.
Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world.
Okay, that means, I forgot. Because Nintendo don't be talking about Diddy Kong anymore. So, Diddy Kong gonna be here since the rest of the cast
who
is
call
here?
the underground world home. They're said to possess ancient Bananza powers.
Oh,
By learning their Bananza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special.
there's voice acting for Pauline too.
She can make Donkey Kong transform
Wait, Super Saiyan 4 is back?
with incredible destructive power, even hard to raise.
Super Saiyan 4? Goku? Dude, he's literally Super Saiyan 4. The bananas is literally his spiky hair, like as if he is Super Saiyan 4.
Plus,
What the
DK
heck is
can
going on?
Transform into a zebra.
What
He's
the-
as speedy
what
as
the-
he is striped. He can even
What?
breeze over water.
He's Jesus now. What is going on? I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Zebra Bananza.
He's
Yeah,
running
he
on
can also
water.
turn into an
This fool is
ostrich.
Jesus.
A flying ostrich. Spread your
Of
wings
course.
and soar through the sky.
And he has eggs behind him? What is that? He throws them? This fool's flying now.
Updrafts to
I don't know if
gain more
DK is a
air.
god. Where was this
Drop
DK in
bombs from
Smash?
Great heights to send enemies
Oh my-
scattering. That's right.
Oh
it's
my God, the
Ostrich
airstrikes.
Bonanza.
The airstrike.
Bonanza transformations don't last forever though.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bananergy.
Banana cheese? Okay. This direct is nuts. This is
You're
a
not
video
limited to
game.
where you transform, and you can swap between transformations. So
The
be
video
creative
games are
and
video
use them as you
gaming right
adventure
now.
To the planet Core.
Oh.
Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company, the mightiest mining operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic corporate soldiers.
Oh my
Poppy
god.
Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering,
I'm dead.
while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company.
Donkey Kong is our guy. He's our freedom fighter. I didn't know Donkey Kong Bonanza is... I mean, first of all, I don't know what goes on in Donkey Kong Country. I don't know the lore of Donkey Kong, but already with Bonanza, bruh, we're literally Donkey Kong fighting against these fascist corporates. We're just all these anti-capitalist
This
activists.
nefarious crew is responsible for the banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot
Man,
Island.
Bonanza.
They're heading straight down to
Doing
the
great.
planet Core.
Sheesh.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Voidco blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no
Man,
one
there's
could
gonna be
reach
some
them.
voice acting.
DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding
Okay,
these
there's some
routes.
boss battles,
so use
too?
all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes.
Oh, bro, that
By
is so
defeating
fun.
them,
You're gonna be beating the hell out of these bosses.
giant sinkholes
Oh
will
my
open,
god.
clearing
We're
a path
fighting
to
we're
the
fighting
lower
for
layers
our
of the
rights, bro.
underground world.
Fighting for our power in Donkey Kong. Let's just go. We gotta stop these corporates. It's so funny because this is Nintendo. Nintendo is making this. Like, whoever brought that concept up, like, in the meeting room, the boardroom, they were like, yeah, we're gonna make this, like, an anti-capitalist, anti-fascist, like, game featuring Donkey Kong and Pauline, you know, who just loves to sing, right? We're gonna be fighting against these corporates as Nintendo. Nintendo got the audacity. As Nintendo sells these consoles and puts their prices so high for these games. I understand for the console, but the games,
Of
I
the
don't know,
underground
man.
world are golden bananas called Banandium gems.
Okay.
They're not always visible though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls, the ground,
I'm just gonna break everything.
and other places.
I'm just gonna have an airstrike.
You
Just
can
be
also
dropping all
obtain
these
gems
like,
by completing
dropping
challenges
all
in the
these,
rooms found throughout your
these
adventure.
ostrich eggs on them.
Let's do this!
Challenges include time-limited battles,
Dude, the music.
courses where you need clever solutions.
I like this. This reminds me, because you know what's great? Like,
Side-scrolling
Donkey Kong has some puzzles in the game like this, right? And this also reminds me, because it's like a cube world, reminds me of that one Toad game on the Wii U. It's also on the Switch.
Side-scrolling stages.
But, dude, this game has like everything. It keeps on going. There's so much
Challenges
content.
include time-limited battles.
Challenge Course Ruins. You know what this reminds me of? Dude, this is low-key. Yo, let me cook. I know this sounds crazy. This is low-key the second coming of Super Mario Sunshine 2. Or Super Mario Sunshine. Not Super Mario Sunshine 2, but you know what I'm saying. With all the mechanics that they implemented, the voice acting, right, in their video game, just the level design and the amount of things that you can do as Donkey Kong. And that was pretty much the same feeling that I had back in, I think, 2002 or 2001 when Super Mario Sunshine came out on the Gamecube. I was like, oh my god, the maps are really nice. You have different tools to use, right? And like you still have that Mario level design, and then you have these challenge course runs just like Mario, but it's probably going to be obviously different, like
Where
DK.
you'll need clever solutions.
And then they also added side scrollers, like they added like almost every
Side-scrolling
genre in
stages
this game.
And more.
Has that classic DK, bro.
Keep your eyes peeled to find the
No, like,
Bananza
this is legit. Like, this is gonna be his Breath of the Wild. This is DK's time.
There are plenty of ruins.
I'm
to
so
discover,
happy for him.
So give them a try.
I love it. DK's our activist. He's our Nintendo activist. He's destroying your statues. DK is crazy out here, bro. I don't know, DK was a freedom fighter like that. Let's go. Banana. That is pretty cool. Like, wait, what do they call him? Kong Bananza? Like, this is a cool model of him, though. That is pretty sick. Super Saiyan 4, Donkey Kong.
As you collect Banandium gems,
Wait, what? A skill tree?
Points. These can be used to increase stats.
Does he have new
such as your
moveset?
max
It's an
health
RPG. It's
or
literally like Breath of the
destructive
Wild.
Power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to
Or
match
not Breath of the
your
Wild,
playstyle.
but you know, it has some
For
skills.
example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect
Okay.
treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills.
Yeah, I wonder if there's actually like new movesets to use in
There
that
are
skill
all
tree.
sorts of
See,
items
like,
to
look
find.
at this UI, right? It's like low-key like Breath of the Wild. You have this, you know, the typical like, oh, this is transformations, I think. But here, above us, he has the hearts, like the boy Link.
Find as you explore.
I mean, technically,
Banandium
Mario
chips are
also
shaped
had a
like
health bar
slices
as
of
well in
banana.
64 back in the day.
And they can be
Sun-
traded
Sunshine.
for Banandium gems at
and
the
obviously
chip
Odyssey.
exchange.
Oh, banana chips.
These gold nuggets are
Have y'all actually tried banana chips? That's actually really good.
surprisingly called
I mean, that's a
gold.
Filipino snack, I
You
think.
can exchange gold for
I don't know if
useful
it's
items
just
at
a
the
Filipino
stuff
snack.
shop.
Maybe it sells in other Southeast Asian countries, but
There are fossils too.
banana chips are hella good.
You can
So
trade
fossils-
these
yeah,
for
there's a
different
lot of stuff to
fashions
do in
at
the game.
local style shops.
Oh, and then of course they got the fits too.
Just open the closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline.
That's hella cute.
Or even change up your fur color. No look is too much for Donkey Kong.
Naked. And then they did a whole 360. Nintendo was wilding in this direct. Who made this? And who made this game? Like, props to them, man. Sticking up against Nintendo, kinda. What is going on? And straight up naked. Does a 360 as his face is like that.
Almost every article of
There is abilities. There is gear passives, equipment passives on what you wear. This is an RPG. This is a Donkey Kong RPG. I'm telling you. This is his moment. This is his Breath of the Wild. Increases your swing speed by 15%, 10%. You destroy the terrain. Expands your sonar range. Dude, bruh. Everyone would go crazy with the meta builds on Donkey Kong Bananza. What is going on?
clothing comes with its own benefits. So there's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway. where
And then
can
you get to
recover
have your
breath
own home, just like
and
Tears of
enjoy
the
listening
Kingdom.
to tunes with the music player.
This game.
You might even find new discs when defeating enemies.
Okay.
When
Oh,
it
they
comes to
brought it
moving
back.
between layers,
I had a
some
feeling. I was like, is this the DK rap? Are we listening to a different rendition of
Canadian
it?
eels have your back.
Dude, I
These
gotta actually hear the
elevators
full
will
song.
help-
Dude, what I missed about the 2000s is how there was a lot of collaborations with like rap or like hip hop in our video games, and that slowly just faded away. Became all vanilla, no seasoning. That's the thing I miss about the time when I was experiencing video games from back then when I was younger, was the music. Music was always good, which is why like I admire games like Jet Set Radio, which is now or I played a recent indie title a few years back called Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, which is a big homage to Jet Set Radio. Also like in like a lot of games that are inspired by like the Tony Hawk series, and Tony Hawk had a lot of like hip hop rap in their official soundtrack in their music or in their games. So I was like,
Move between.
and skateboarding was such a big thing in the 2000s for gaming. Like Metal Gear randomly had it, Kingdom Hearts. Obviously, like the Tony Hawk games were like crazy. Jet Set Radio. I mean, that's not real. I guess you could say it's not skateboarding, but it's a skating game in a way. Yeah, you know. So
Players you visited at any time.
and it just slowly faded away. I don't even know what happened. Like Sonic Adventure 2, man. Like especially when you're playing as Knuckles, and in the background you had some rap in the back or hip hop. Like I loved it.
You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Like I just miss having like really good music. Really good music in general. It doesn't have to be hip hop. Don't have to be rap. As long as like good music. I mean, obviously we have it here and
you
there
can freely change
with some
the
songs,
in-game
but it
camera
was very
angle and
apparent
adjust
back
other
then.
settings to snap pics.
Oh, perfect way to have photo mode on launch, especially with a game like this where Donkey Kong
Get a
is
photo
really
like this.
animated, or this whole game.
Or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes.
Everybody's gonna be on here.
By
Oh, was
sharing
that
a
Diddy
Joy-Con
Kong?
2
Is Diddy Kong in a different outfit? Where did I just
Sharing
see?
a Joy-Con 2
I'm not gonna
controller
rewind.
or using a second set, you and a pal can
Co-op.
control Donkey Kong
Like
and
Odyssey?
Pauline separately to buddy up in local.
Oh yeah, it
co-op
is like
play.
Odyssey.
As Pauline,
Bruh, I
you can
thought she was
unleash
gonna,
vocal
like,
blasts
start
using
walking around and
Joy-Con
throw
2
hands,
mouse
too.
Controls. You can also copy the material of nearby
I mean, this
terrain
is pretty
to
fun,
give your
right? Like,
vocals
if-
even more texture.
Like for those,
By working
if
together,
the second
even
player don't
tough
really
enemies
want to
don't
play like
stand a
that.
chance.
That is actually pretty cool.
This game
It's
also
funny.
supports
It's low key. They designed it where it is very beneficial for you to not play alone, and you have an advantage. Because they took down that boss fight really quickly. You have an advantage to stop
game
it
share. Even if
with a player, and then you'll do the big damage as DK
only
as the
one
main
player
player.
has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can.
Oh, we're back. We're back. We're back with DS download play. What was it called that back then? Was it called download? DS download? Something like that. For those who don't know, you used to kind of do this back then. The game would have to be obviously designed for it, but I remember Mario Party was one of the games where one person could be able to just have the game, and then you could let whoever, your friends or relatives, connect with you through DS download play while you're the host. And you get to play all the
Enjoy on their own
minigames,
system.
or nearly everything.
It
or
can
some.
also be shared locally.
It was very limited. It wasn't in like every single game, so it's funny how that concept is now back in the modern day for Nintendo.
Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat.
Okay, not bad.
If you need
That's actually not bad. You could share it online. It's just that I've kind of heard some bad things about the netcode. So I don't know what's happening with Nintendo. I mean, their netcode has always been not the greatest. So I mean, I never even liked how they had cloud games on there.
a little help with all the platforming action,
But, you know.
assist mode is the way to play. It guides you in the right direction.
Okay. Of course, this is like a
Halves the damage you
guaranteed
receive,
setting
and
for
more.
Assist
Assist mode supports you in your
But we gotta be
adventure
playing
to
on the
be
hardest
best
difficulty for
Kong you
DK,
can
bro.
be.
Come on now.
Outside of the
Gonna
main
have that
game,
Souls-
there's a
that
mode where you
Souls-like
can carve
DK.
stone using mouse controls
'Cause
called
everything's a Souls-like.
DK Artist.
What is this for? You just
You'll
make
take
stuff for
paint.
fun? Just sculpting and painting?
Carve material
Yeah.
or add some back on.
This is, dude,
You can even
Nintendo is always like trying to inspire so many young people to be into game development by doing stuff like this. Because, I mean, listen, it happened to me back in the day when I was in love with video games, and I low-key still want to be part of the gaming industry and have like and work on a game in some sort of way, but I know that's like a long journey, and I'm still deciding what I'm going to do in the future, but because at this point you never know. It was very apparent that Nintendo really wanted to inspire more young people because of Super Mario Maker, and a lot of people actually love that because I see online so many crazy Mario levels that people are making, and also people are just very creative by default. no matter who you are, you're creative in your own way. And I think that's important to always express it in some sort of way.
And add delectable banana effects.
So like Nintendo was just like, I wonder if you could put your stuff in the game, I assume, unless this is just for fun. And if this is just for fun, like Nintendo didn't even have to do this, but they're just like, here, sculpt this. This is literally Blender. That's what I was thinking too. The face reminded me of the loading screen or the idle screen of Super Mario 64.
Give it a try.
That had to be a reference to 64. Oh my god, I really feel like I'm time traveling. Like I said, this is like the second coming of the Nintendo days during the late 90s and early 2000s.
Amiibo figure is also...
Oh! That was Diddy Kong! Oh, he's in the game! Yeah, he made it!
Or will appear.
And, what was her name? I'm sorry, I forgot. Daisy Kong? Diddy Kong Daisy? I forgot. He's in the game! He made it! Okay.
Look at us,
DK? I love to sing more than anything.
Dude, I swear, Donkey Kong is having his Disney moment.
I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream. We're breaking through, down to the core.
Dude. The anime outro.
Join the powerful.
Yeah, this has to be a prequel because Pauline's saying like hopefully we can make it back to the surface. So I guess she's stuck down here.
Talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
Oh, Diddy Kong again, dude.
My own special power?
Dude, Donkey Kong's having his moment. No, Pauline. I like how always Nintendo's main characters, they never talk. Mario, Link, now Donkey Kong. I get it. I mean, they never really talked, but it's just funny how everybody is voice acting except them. And I get it. Like I don't really care. As someone I consider myself an introvert, and as someone who has grown up with these games with a silent protagonist, like it is immersive for me. My character does not always need to talk or doesn't actually need to talk. Because as a player, I think it's just the medium for gaming for me, like where I'm able to just immerse myself in, think I'm the character or whatever, Again, it's not really a big issue. I don't really care if a character talks or not.
As they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet.
But bro, DK having his drama moments? DK drama?
My own special power?
The cinema. DK having his moment right now. It's a DK year.
Bananza.
Dude, this honestly, like, people fell in love with Astrobot and it won Game of the Year. If this doesn't, I don't know what else to say. And, what the funny thing is? No shots to Astrobot. I love that game too. But when I first played the game and how people were really hyping it up, I understood the hype, but I felt like those opinions were from gamers who never played a Mario game in their life. Or a Nintendo game in their life. I don't know. Or Nintendo games like this. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound rude. But it's like, dude, Nintendo and Mario have been doing it since the dawn of time. So, I'll be surprised if this doesn't win like a Game of the Year. And if it does, I'm not surprised because it's like you guys chose Astrobot, right? So, but anyway, remember drop a like, comment down below how y'all feel about this because I'm very curious if y'all are actually planning to like get into this because I want to actually buy a Nintendo Switch right now. I decided I'll wait on it, but after seeing this DK game and also seeing more Mario Kart World gameplay, dude, Mario Kart World, it looks crazy, and the amount of sweats, I'm like, dude, the amount of skill and sweats are in that game, Jesus, it looks nuts. I want to see how it plays, because I haven't played a Mario Kart game in a long time. since Mario Kart Wii. But this game looks fun. I'm trying to play this. This is so fun, right? Just being DK and just smashing up everything and having his own adventure. And every layer of the map, there's like something different. There's like there's a racing game against Diddy Kong. Like there's these mini games. There's these course challenges. It's like a really packed game. So, and this is a $70 game compared to Mario Kart World where it was like 80 or 90. I think 80. I don't think it's 90. Probably 90 in a different country or region. They really polished this up. They're ready to showcase a lot of their games that have a lot of good hardware. Another thing I do want to point out too is that, bro, why were people complaining? I saw some comments about the Switch 2, like they're like, oh, it has unnecessary power. What are they gonna do with all this power? Bro, weren't we just complaining about that in the last generation? I was so thrilled to hear that the Switch 2 was running with the amount of power it has, bro. And now we get to play these games on 60 FPS with high fidelity and high resolution instead of playing on 720p or like an upscaled 720 or 1080p. Like we're getting the bare, like literally the bare minimum last generation, not even the minimum. And now we finally are. So I'm very curious how everyone's feeling right now. It's like an emotional roller coaster, but personally for me, like a lot of stuff that Nintendo has been doing, it's kind of expected because, I mean, again, there's a reason why I moved on. Nintendo is sort of a company, especially if you only follow that company exclusively along with their consoles. It's more of a trust the process type beat type situation, but which is why I left because you know, I'm just missing out on so many other games and experiences. Again, I still like Nintendo for what they do on some moments or some on some certain things, but stuff like this is really why I enjoy Nintendo from the start and why I remembered like the days of why I was really big on Nintendo growing up. So I honestly like envy a lot of kids who are growing up with the Switch 1 and Switch 2 just because their games are just significantly better than 20 years ago, to be honest with you. I could say that for sure. I mean, of course, I love a lot of the games from back then. It's nostalgic. A lot of game design, level design from back then I really enjoy. But clearly there's a lot of fun games also from the Switch 1 and 2. And the Switch 1 is also supported by a lot of third parties. And you're able to get the same game from developers compared to like the times when you were on the Wii. I don't know about Gamecube, but yeah, more so like the Wii and Wii U where like developers would literally have to make a whole different game and like a bootleg game and give it out for that platform. If you don't know, check out what happened with Sonic Unleashed. I mean, Sonic Unleashed wasn't really like a bootleg game, but I think and also I think Dead Rising, they had to change it up. Call of Duty, they had to change it up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know how y'all feel right now. There's a lot of mixed emotions, but I'm like, hey, we low-key back. Super Mario Sunshine, is that you? You got a DK skin on. What's happening? Hurry y'all have a good one. Peace.